Hi, my name is Lee and this is Bald Shave for the Brave, and today I'm going to guide you through a head shave tutorial. So every 2 to 3 days, to try and keep that nice smooth look, I give myself a head shave. I use a wet razor, so I'm going to guide you through what I do to go about it. In terms of equipment, I would say if this is the first time you're doing this and your hair's a little bit longer, before you even get started with that razor, you want to be clippering it down. So if you've got some clippers, open blade, take it down to the scalp, you can. So some people even keep that bald look by just using the clippers regularly, which is absolutely fine. I just find that it's nice and smooth after a wet shave, and if I use the clippers, it just feels a little bit like Velcro, and when you go to stick your jumpers on, you just get stuck to everything. So if you want that smooth, clean-cut look, then using a razor is a good way forwards. I've been shaving my head now for about 18 months. I was just sort of slowly getting shorter with it during the pandemic, and then I thought, you know what, just get rid, let's go for bald, see what happens, and I've loved it and I've stuck with it ever since. And occasionally I've just tried to grow back, but honestly within a week or two I just get fed up and just want to go back to being bald again. So I did once try like an open blade razor, and oh my god, it was like I stuck my head in a pencil sharpener. I'm going to use shaving cream. I've got this Taylor's of Old Bond Street. They do some really nice smelling shaving foam. I'm not sponsored or anything, but I just like this one. It's just nicer than stuff in the can, and a nice fresh razor if it's your first time doing it. So I'm going to wet my head down, I'm going to make some shaving foam, and we'll get started. So we're aiming for 2 passes of the scalp. My hair has just always been quite fine, so I don't struggle too much with the razor with it, but you can have wiry hair. So with that first pass, what you're aiming for is to go a sort of perpendicular angle to the grain of your hair. So if you look at your scalp, on top it tends to grow forwards for a lot of people, and on the sides it tends to grow downwards. So on that first pass that we do, you're going to be trying to draw the shaver sort of perpendicular to that. When it comes to the scalp, again, you don't want to go straight in against the grain, so I tend to prefer going sideways first of all, and then when I put the shaving foam on for the second pass, then you can go against the grain. That's what's going to give you that really nice smooth finish that feels great. So here we go. So time to slap it on. Try not to miss any areas. So I think when I first started doing this, I was very conscientious about trying to have a mirror behind me and trying to be able to see what's going on, but you know, the more you do it, you just get reliant on sound and feel. You'll be able to feel where you've cut it, and you'll be able to hear where you've cut it, and you soon sort of get quite used to it in your routine. So, and using the Gillette, I've probably cut myself twice in the entire time I've been doing it, and it was because I was doing things like screwing up my brow as I was going by the shaver. So you just might need to tension the skin a little bit if you've got a lot of mobile skin on your scalp, but you know, we'll see. So there you go. If I missed anything, hopefully not. And I'm just going to pop a little bit on my neckline as well, because while I'm here I'm just going to tidy up my beard a wee bit as well. There you go. So I've warmed up my shaver, let's just get started, shall we? So first of all, I'm just going to tidy up my beard just to get this out of the way. I know some people take the beard up to the top of the ear, but I tend to just do it sort of in a line across my jaw there. And the reason for me is my hair's a different colour, right? I've got like a ginger beard and then like brown hair, just trying to... On to the important bit, the scalp. So on the scalp, like the bit you're going to miss, if ever you miss any of it, is over the top of the ear. So for this first pass, what you're aiming to do is get yourself going in a sort of 90-degree angle to the direction of your hair growth. So I pulled my ear out of the way. I'm just taking it up to sort of that corner line of the head there. And again, just make sure you're not furrowing your brow when you do this, because that's when you're going to end up cutting yourself. And then again, you can do the same on the other side. Now, I mean, you might go an angle to the back there, but I can get away with this, so I'm going to just go straight in and go up over the back of the ear. So again, I'm going to move my ear out of the way, and hopefully you can see this alright. I'm just trying to follow over the back of the ear up towards the crown, and as you go you can hear it. So I'm trying to systematically pass the back of the head, and every once in a while make sure you clean any knock off of your razor, just so it's got a nice clean blade there. So again, and again, if you've got a fold on the back of your head there, you need to just make sure you use your hands to stretch out the skin there. And then see, when you get used to this, you actually can feel. So normally what I do is I use my other hand to just feel as I pass along with the razor, and I can feel, for instance, there that I've just missed a little bit. And it doesn't matter because we're going to do this again in just a moment. But it's just nice if you don't miss any big clumps of it. And I'd often say that the first few times that I've done it, when I was getting used to it, that I might just find that I missed a little bit, and then I'd just get the razor out the next morning or in the shower. But you get into your own routine with it, you get your confidence, and you'll be great. So I've kind of done the sides, I've kind of done the back. So let's now go for a pass over the top here. So again, make sure that your brow isn't creased up or you're going to cut yourself. So the aim being that if you can do just a couple of passes and get it all, then you're not going to leave yourself with any sort of shaver's rash or irritability. There you go. So I've done from that side over to the midline of the head, and now let's try the same on the other side. So here we go, just nice and flat with my forehead. Again, areas I miss sometimes are just where your fringe would be, a couple of stragglers sometimes. Again, make sure you get them all. There we go. So hopefully there's one pass and you've got the majority of it, but we want it to be nice and smooth. So I'm going to rinse off, put some more shaving foam on, and we'll go again. So that's the first pass. It's looking a lot better, but if you feel it, it's just still a little bit rough to strake. So let's get some more shaving foam on and start again. So this is round 2 now. So we're going to go actually against the grain of the hair now, and you'll see just a slightly different technique for on the top. again, make sure you don't miss any. So first of all, let's take ourselves up the side again, and then I can just hear a little bit that I've missed. So you just meet a little bit of resistance and you can hear it. So just have a feel as you go. Can you feel any areas where it's slightly rougher, where there's still any stubble behind, and you might just give that a little bit more attention with the razor, and then the same on the other side. So here we go. There's some. So it's feeling lovely and smooth on the back there now, like so soft to touch, which is amazing. But now we're going to do the top. So make sure you've got plenty of shaving foam on the top there, and we're going to do that pass now, slowly going from the front towards the back against the grain of the hair. So again, if you've got baggy skin, if you've got quite mobile skin, you might want to apply some pressure as you drag the shaver back there, but you might be alright with that. There we go. So when you're finished, have a feel, make sure there's nothing you've missed at all. You know, if there's any little bits that are still rough, give them that little bit of extra attention. And let's get washed off. And when you're all toweled off, when it's all dry, you definitely want to be using some sort of aftershave product. So I've got just some really gentle post-shave balm, I think it's called, from Nivea. And again, just pop a little bit on, rub it in. It smells nice, it feels good, it's lovely and smooth afterwards. And there we go. Feels great, looks great. If you're thinking of doing it, man, do it, you won't regret it. And if you do, wow, 3 months later, no one's gonna know. Thanks for watching.